So I've been thinking it, and I don't really see this working out.
You don't see it working out?
Like, we've just tried, and it's just not working out.
So we can't try harder? I mean, what's the problem?
I'm sorry. It's over.
Alright, you can just go then. I mean,
Okay.
ain't no point in us trying no more. It was nice knowing you.
Bye, Brittany. What up, bud? What's going on? You good? Straight? You straight? What you been on? You cool in class and everything going good? Yes? Like that's something you know. You sure you straight, bro?
So what's been going on between you and Darius?
Man, I don't really know, honestly. Like, I don't know if I, like, ate something of his or, like, I don't know, I wore some shirt that he had or something or using his soap, whatever it is. But he won't communicate with me. He really has this problem when he's going through stuff, he doesn't want to address it. He doesn't want to talk about the situation. He just kind of distances himself and doesn't really talk or spends a lot of time. I really don't know. He won't tell me too much. What up, bro? See, like, that's what you did. Like, that's right there. He comes in, he just goes straight to his room. He doesn't talk to anybody. I don't know. I feel like he's mad at me, though, because he's really been acting this way towards me. Like, I see him on campus, and he doesn't really seem to be acting that way towards everybody. It's just because he's in public or what.
So you guys haven't talked about it at all?
No, I've tried, but he's just quiet. And just, if I really try and push to him talking, he ends up just walking away. Yeah, it is what it is. Darius, bro. So you gonna tell me what's going on? I don't know what I did, but something's obviously up.
It's not a you. It's not you.
What do you mean?
Susan left me.
I thought her name was Brittany.
She left me too.
Dang, you lost 2 girlfriends, bro? That's heartbreaking, man.
I don't know what I did wrong. Like, like the other day, Brittany was over here talking about, like, we were trying and trying. It's just like, how harder can we try? You feel me? And she just left.
I thought it was something between me and you, bro. I'm sorry to hear you going through that, but you also gotta understand that that's what we're here for, man. It's to be here for you for situations like that. Sorry, this sounds like some miscommunication, some misunderstanding, bro.
And I do apologize, man. It's just, I'm just used to having 2 girls to talk out my feelings out. You feel me? But, you know.
It's alright, man. It's not the beginning.
Oh darn, did I forget my pencil again?
Hello everyone, my name is Kenton Harville, otherwise better known as the special guest star in the film The Roommate Situation, and today I'm here to talk to you about 3 concepts of communication found in the film we just watched: contradicting, latent conflict, and collaboration. Now the first concept of communication we're discussing is found in the very first scene of the film. After roommate number 1 experiences a bad breakup with one of his many girlfriends, this obviously puts him in a bad mood. Roommate number 2 enters the situation unaware of the breakup and starts a conversation with his roommate. Roommate number 1, however, acts reserved and eventually storms off, leaving roommate number 2 in a state of confusion. Roommate number 1 has just exhibited our first concept of communication, which is contradicting. Contradicting is when a person's nonverbal communication doesn't really line up with their verbal. In this case, roommate number 1 was very closed off physically, and while he may have been saying that he was fine, his body language communicated something very different. Now to roommate number 2, He perceived that he was the source of his roommate's frustration, which eventually leads us into our next concept of communication, which is latent conflict. Latent conflict is when two parties have differences that bother one another, but the differences are not yet strong enough to act on. In this case, our two roommates are caught in an awkward passive-aggressive stage where neither of them fully knows if there is conflict between them. This lack of communication continues to escalate the conflict between the two roommates. Now, this obviously bothers roommate number 2 because he eventually confronts his roommate about it, which leads us to our third and final concept of communication, collaboration. Our roommates demonstrate collaboration by finally being open and honest about the miscommunication between them. Collaboration is a type of conflict resolution where the two parties come together to try and meet each other's needs while also meeting the needs of themselves. Roommate number 1 explains that not only one, but both of his girlfriends broke up with him. This helps explain his dismissive behavior earlier, and the two roommates go back to the way things were.